Wolf Dog invited me to go on patrol with him. The first area was between the Indian Reservation and milepost 151 of Interstate 8. This would be the staging area for the coming militia operation.
Now this coming up on your right is our famous sign. That's all the help we got from the government right there. Yeah, when they're coming through here with automatic weapons and drugs.
So this sign was here, and you asked for help, and you got that other one.
Right. They put up the other sign, and that was our help. That's what we got, was the other sign. They use it for High Point and Lookout, because on the south slope, down at the bottom, is Antelope Pass that the drug smugglers bring their drugs and their illegal aliens through. And then they carry guns and ammunition and money back out that way.
So the drug dealers are taking weapons back to Mexico?
Yes.
Where do you think they get them?
I assume from the inner city gangs, gun shows.
Maybe trade them for the drugs.
Yes.
Take them in payment for drugs.
Yes. I've seen some of the weapons that have been captured that are quite fancy with pearl handles and inlaid with gold and silver and quite expensive. And truckloads of AK-47.
So there's a fence right here. Looks like a hole in it.
Yes, the drug smugglers with their four-wheel drives just knocked down the BLM fence to this protected sanctuary, and they just drive right on through it like it's nothing. And what you're looking at is 5 or 6 illegal aliens that slipped through our fingers because they had a High Point lookout that was guiding them around us and BLM rangers. They got right on past us and went on through Hidden Valley and up into Phoenix. We can't catch them all, but we can try.
The trail comes out from Antelope Pass down here, and here they exit this trail and turn to the east and go through that barricade we just saw broken.
Yes. And then from there they can see our communications tower with its light flashing off and on, and they know that there's water and food available there at the gas station. I call this the high trail. This is for the cartel that doesn't want to leave their footprints in the soft sand. And as you can see, it's well used. Almost looks like a sidewalk. It goes right up to the pass at Antelope Peak.
And you call this the high trail.
Yes. This is the trail they use so they don't leave footprints in the sandy washes. They don't like this because they're silhouetted against the skyline. But they have to use it if they don't want to leave tracks in the sand. I only brush a little tiny area so that they don't know that I'm out here watching them every day. I'll show you where I brush it if you'll stay here.
We returned to the planned marshalling area for the Freeman operation, the airstrip off Interstate 8 near a gas station.
Just off in the distance, that High Point Peak is one of the places they use for a high point lookout. That way they can see the gas station, the rest stop on this side, and tell when they can tell their group coming through where the BLM rangers are, where the border patrol is, and where the sheriff is, and tell them which trail to take to go around the law enforcement. Illegal aliens use this wash as a layover area, and when they get to I-8, they take off their backpacks, they take off all their old clothes, and they put their fresh, clean, new clothes on before they get to I-8. And this is their layover, one of their layover areas. You can see the water bottles that they use when they're crossing the desert. This is where they wait for their ride to Phoenix.
Okay, and so that they're down in this wash, which is in a depressed area, so that they can't be seen.
So that they can't be seen, exactly.
Wait for nightfall and then go to the interstate, which is right over there by that gas station.
Their high point lookout is right up there, and he can see them, and he can tell them when there's no law enforcement at the gas station. When law enforcement leaves, they go underneath the tree. The ride picks them up at the tree right behind the gas station.
Then we moved a few miles west on Interstate 8 to Freeman Road. At this point, the Sonoran Desert National Monument south of Interstate 8 is a thin strip between the highway and an Air Force bombing range. This will be the area of operations for the Freeman Forward Operating Base.
So, did you say something about the cartel has bounties on people?
Yes, anybody out here that has a long gun has a $10,000 bounty on their head.
What's that?
It used to be a $5,000 bounty. Now I heard that they changed it to $10,000 bounty. That's because we've been out here running interference and they've been losing too much money. Look at that gate. Will you look at that? That must have been a huge semi-truck with a full load of marijuana to do that. Can you imagine the power it took to knock down that post? That's set in concrete. Sidewalk.
We spotted another sidewalk, as Wolf Dog calls them, a path near the road that has been walked so often the surface is tightly packed.
This is a pickup area. See all the turnaround marks? They've been turning around heading back to Mexico. Drop their load right here, head back to Mexico. There's somebody's bumper here. I don't know what that came off of.
Probably from something that went through that fence.
Around in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. See it?
Oh yeah, wow, big one.
Bumper came off of a large vehicle.
Huge.
These people are stealing four-wheel drives and tearing them up.